Are you coaching someone that needs to work on their soft skills? Or maybe you find your team is lacking interpersonal and social skills. Maybe those are skills you want to work on for yourself. And that's great if you do, because coming up next on Project Skills Mentor, we're going to talk about what these skills are, how to build them, and how to use them to become a more high-performing team member yourself or be part of a high-performing team. Next on ProjectSkillsMentor.com. Hi, I'm Liz, the Project Skills Mentor, and today we're talking about soft or interpersonal or social skills. That's the glue that binds us all together. And this card says it all. While technical skills give you the job of your dreams, you keep them through soft skills. And as PMI says, soft skills are the hard skills. What we do on a project or working together, that may be a hard skill, a task we have been educated to do. But the way we do it, how we work together, those are so-called soft skills. Hard skills are thought of as specific quantifiable knowledge demonstrated through testable and absolute evidence. Soft skills are more subjective and contextual, demonstrated through opinions, perceptions, and outcomes. So this card talks about hard versus soft skills to drill down even more. And some of these might merge. Critical thinking has a little bit of both, right? You need some amount of technical knowledge or business knowledge for critical thinking, but you'll also need the ability to be flexibly minded, good listening skills, the ability to encourage others to be innovative. All of those are actually soft skills. And there's a third element about soft skills, and that is really tapping into your personal power. And I call that superpower. So what's your mentee's or your superpower? Is it listening? Is it getting people excited about a new idea and sharing your vision? Having empathy for others? Creating a dynamic and energized work area? Everyone has a superpower, and I've listed some here, but I want you to think about yours or your mentees. What is your superpower? The way you know it's your superpower is when push comes to shove, when times get tough, or in your best moments, what's that thing that's your go-to? Use this card or your list of superpowers and go through and rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 or high, medium, low, how well you use it, how often you use it, and how is it working for you. By looking at those skills that are your go-tos, you can strengthen those. And by looking at your weak points, you can think, how can I build those? So the first thing you're going to want to do with your mentee is start a conversation. When you're talking about soft skills, first of all, make sure you're talking about the same thing. And second, ask them what they think their superpower is. Show them this list. The link is below. You can download this card. And then ask them to rate themselves. Talk about situations where they think this is a superpower. So now you've been listening and you're assessing how aligned they are, how in sync they are, and how self-aware they are. And then ask them what they want to change. Do they want to be better listeners, better speakers? It kind of depends. So tap into their goals. Second step is, once they've understood where they're strong and where they're weaker, they need to make an action plan, something to do every day or every week that moves you forward on that strength you want to leverage or that weakness you want to build on. This goes to role-playing, journaling, assessing the situation in the field, using those skills you've role-played, and documenting the outcomes. By journaling all of this, you can create a body of work that shows you you're moving forward. Maybe small steps at a time, but the forward projection of building your skills and leveraging your strengths and growing those weaknesses will help you to become a more dynamic, in control, high EQ personality and get your point across to others in a nice way. Agree in your coaching meetings to the way you're going to track progress. A great way to do this is if the person you're mentoring is journaling, talking about a day, a situation, what their superpower was or wasn't used in that moment, and what they wished had happened. I wish I had listened better. I wish I had been more bold in this situation. Let's talk about this team building element of social skill focus. You can create this encouraging safe space in an away day or at the end of a team meeting, have a 15-minute conversation about social skills, and even test out some ideas, have a bit of fun. I've got 3 ways, again in my blog below, that you can do this. And at the end of the day, if you're coaching your team or a mentee, do it with enthusiasm, balanced with patience. These are 2 social skills necessary for the coaching process. You know, social skills are ingrained in us from when we were children, in our family situation, in the culture we live in the project situation, environment we find ourselves. Maybe I'm the only extrovert in a group of introverts or vice versa. So change can be hard. It can take a while to do. And you need a safe space and a process to work through that. But building social skills can be the biggest contribution to long-term success you can make for a mentee. Give me a comment below to let me know what social skill you're working on. If you want to see more, I've got this playlist on mentorship. If you found this information helpful, please give the video a like and also consider subscribing. I want to thank you for joining us today. Good luck on your mentoring or social skills journey. And I'll see you next time on ProjectSkillsMentor.com. Goodbye, everybody.